Here's Brody Brazil.
I think the final 20 games of the season should be its own entity. It should be its own segment. We should look at this team differently in the final 20 games of this season. Can they come together more than they fall apart? They're going to play some tough opponents. There's a lot of division games. There's a lot of hungry teams out there that are still trying to solidify their spot in the postseason. They're trying to assure their spot in the playoffs. So these games, maybe because the Sharks are a little bit more out of it, so to speak, does not mean at all they're going to be any easier for Team Teal. In fact, they might get tougher because of who they're going up against, what's on the line for them. But I would have to say the next time the Sharks take the ice on Tuesday, right now they're past the trade deadline, they know that their chances of making a playoffs are like 4%, 3%. Somebody said it was 1% the other day. So go out there, play free. I mean, there's literally nothing to lose. You should hopefully get some players back health-wise. Maybe you get a Mario Ferraro back. Maybe you get a Kevin Labanc back. Wouldn't it be nice? And I know Knyzhov is not coming back anytime soon, but wouldn't it be nice to get Adin Hill, your other goalie, back? It's just, can you put something together in these final 20 games? And that's not a final 4 games or 14 games. 20 games is a quarter of a season, basically. That's enough time to showcase. It's enough time to send a message to the front office, maybe give your head coach some job security. For players who are fighting for roles this year and moving forward to next year, you can earn yourself that. The final 20 of games of this season are not to be scoffed at. I mean, there is definitely something of value here. I want to see who takes advantage of it. I want to see what the Sharks can put together. Individually, that's important, but also as a team. You look back, they had one 4-game win streak to start off the year, and that's been their biggest run. Other than that, put together a pair of wins a couple times, 3 wins in a row. I want to say maybe twice since the 4-game run to start. They owe it to themselves to get on a roll. They owe it to themselves to end strong. And I'm not going to sit here and throw you false hope and say, well, there's a chance to make the playoffs. No, it goes like this. I mean, numerically, is it possible? Sure. But logistically, let's be real with ourselves. Look at all the teams in there. Look at what would have to happen. Look how the Sharks would have to expend themselves. And yeah, they play a lot of division games. So anytime they win and other teams lose, yeah, you can escalate up those standings. But hey, if you finish strong and you finish 5th in the division, okay, great. High five to you. Like you sent a message and you didn't get in the playoffs, but your chances for that were not good after especially January and February, how those months went. But I'm telling you, maybe, starting, and this is kind of maybe it's a good segment here, right? We're going to be post-deadline starting Tuesday. The number of 20 is that quarter of a season. Maybe this is it. Karlsson should, he's been back, maybe should be shaking all the rust off at this point. And like I said, you get hopefully some reinforcements back for the end of this season. Let's see what you're made of. I really hope that's the case for the Sharks. And the other thing I want to say about tonight's game, a player like Jonathan Dahlen taking a puck to the face. Like I want the full squad out there. I really want to see how this team can look when assembled to its potential. So I hope Dahlen is okay. That did not look good. I don't know if it was puck in the chin, throat, bottom of the face area, or as Drew would say, face area. It's all your face. I get it. But the Sharks are lucky that when Barabanov got boarded tonight, that he wasn't seriously injured. And same thing, Bonino crashing into the cage late in the game. I mean, it just sounded terrible on television. So beyond success, which I want to see from this team, health is, I think, a main factor down the stretch. They need to be together to make this statement. And I'm telling you right now, I'll end this little part with this. The theme has got to be this. If you're not going to make the playoffs, make a statement at the end of your season. Simple as that.